All right. We are back, family. Episode 100. This is part 2. Shout out to my guys who were on part 1. Appreciate you guys. Great conversation. But I'm excited for part 2. I'm joined today by my wonderful co-host, my man Malcolm Hudson. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good. One and only Malcolm Hudson, aka Fearless, as I'm known in the cage or in the ring. You can follow me on Instagram at Malcolm Hudson1 or my food Instagram, which is known as a Taco Bell.
And he makes bomb food, y'all.
I love tacos.
Fantastic. And he makes tacos, but he does meal preps, all that. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our very special guest on this segment of the 100th episode. We got Norma Kusin, Yohanan L, Kira Melody, Aisha Jackson, and myself, Mario Clint. No, but no, all seriously, thank you guys for joining us. Let's go right in. Just let the people know what it is that you do here in the city of Pittsburgh. Let's go down the line.
Well, hey guys, I am Yohanan. I am a overall fashion enthusiast, everything from modeling, runway, all the way down to fashion, curating fashion events. I actually started curating art events this year as well. Been very successful in it. Recently just partnered up with Norma for an explosive event at August Wilson.
Let's get it.
I'm just taking momentum and I'm rolling. I let it ride. So that's what I do mostly in a whole. So.
Okay. Is it me now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Well, hi, I'm Norma. So I model. I have my own clothing brand. I fashion design. I'm also a digital, I do digital art, painting, sculpting, sewing. I make jewelry. I host fashion shows and events. We did one. It was really great. It was called The Legends because everybody here in Pittsburgh is a legend in their own way, and we are creating a future for people. And I'm also dabbling with screenwriting. I'm putting together a fashion film. It's still low key, but you're hearing about it here first. So.
Oh, I'm a slow snatch with that. Wonderful. All right, Aisha, how you feeling?
What'd you say?
I said, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Good.
great. Feeling good.
Looking great.
My name is Aisha Jackson. I am a model. I've been modeling for the past year. I have been doing that as a journey of self-expression and self-discovery. And I am also a positivity pusher, lover of all things, and a lover of all people. So my journey has led me here today with my friends to talk a little bit about that. And I'm also a bartender, mixologist. Yeah.
Everybody is.
Bring the bar.
I love it.
Bring the
Yes,
bar.
and if I look familiar, I'm a twin. So yes.
Twin.
Shout out to my twin Aisha Jackson. So
Yep.
yes.
Awesome.
Nice.
Last
Yes,
but not
it's
least.
My name is Kiera. You can call me Kay. My stage name is Kay Melody. I'm a singer-songwriter. I also own a alternative healing business called Ascension with Poise Healing. I am a Reiki practitioner, meditation guide, intuitive life coach. So I dabble in a lot. And I'm still learning as I go. Many certifications to go, but it's a journey in itself. And I will be also getting into modeling too to connect everything.
Yes.
There's a show going to be in November. I do believe it's a 3-day modeling event. I forget the name of it, but yeah. So I'll be modeling and possibly vending as well. So yes, definitely be on the lookout.
Nice. That's dope. That's dope. I mean, it's exciting for me because it's like there's so much talent here. You guys do so many things. You don't limit yourself to just like one idea or one craft. You like really kind of push those boundaries.
Yes.
And I love that. And I think that takes a lot of courage. So I commend you for that. But my next question is, with all of that, what do you think is most excites you the most about what it is that you do? And you kind of can freestyle how whatever order you want. Doesn't matter. Or we could go down the line.
Kind of what I was saying earlier. I looked up the definition of a model,
Mm.
and it's like a representation, an image, a small image of a representation of a whole.
Mm.
I think we all kind of are on our journey of self-discovery, and that's kind of why I became a model, because I was like, some things became so abstract. I just wanted to see it in a picture and see that moment and see that essence that we were capturing. And it's been such an amazing journey. I've met so many people and I've done so many things, and I think we all are kind of jacks of all trades,
that's
you know,
good.
and the overlap. And
Yeah, especially dabbling in unknown like that.
Yes.
It's like y'all are like branching from different parts to just come together in this one part.
Absolutely.
That's actually dope.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, I guess I'll go.
Jeopardy.
For me, the most thing exciting for me, I would have to say, is being an example for my daughter. I have a 2-year-old. She'll be 3 November 1st. Oh Lord, going on 30. But just to sum it up real quick, like I after having her, I guess you could say for lack of better words, I lost myself, but I guess I never really knew myself. So like Aisha said, self-discovery is a big thing, and I want to express that to my daughter.
Oh,
Let her know, it's okay to express yourself, even when everybody else is against you, may not see your vision, but as long as you know where you're going, that's all that matters.
I love it. A couple of slush ups. You kind of answered that question.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I want to ask that, but Dub, who's next? So what are you most excited about?
One of the things I'm most excited about in my journey, what I do, is connecting to people. I love that I'm assisting in changing the culture here, especially post-COVID, us being dormant. The last thing I went to before COVID was the Pittsburgh Fashion Summit. And the last message that they left upon us at the Pittsburgh Fashion Summit was to learn how to work together to create a new culture here. And I meditated on that. Within the last 2 years, we had to basically be dormant.
Right.
And until this thing lifted. And I wanted to come out with a new way for us all to learn how to connect and learn how to not be divisive.
Right.
No.
But
I think that's where we all are now too, being
Yeah.
locked up for that long ass year. It's like, damn, I love people. I miss y'all.
Yeah.
One reflection. It's like, yeah, I'm by myself in the house, but it's like, man, I'm really by my goddamn self.
Yeah.
I have my kids.
I mean, I may seem like an extrovert, but I can be an introvert. Though. I was working on art and painting the whole time.
Right.
But did you want to answer?
No, I wanted to ask Kay a question.
So yes.
What, like, in the overall sense, like, just try to give a brief breakdown. What is your? Give us like a more detailed stint of you being a female in the Pittsburgh music.
Wow.
Just brief. Don't you know what I mean? As much as you want to give out.
No pressure.
Now, just to clarify,
Well,
this was
to clarify.
This was a question from Bree
Okay.
on Facebook.
Okay. Ask the question one more time.
I'll ask
Okay,
it.
but-
What is your experience as a woman in Pittsburgh music?
Okay.
That's the
I would have to say
That's a good one.
I don't know. I mean, just to give a little background, I'm just getting into being more confident in myself and in my music, and I'm getting out there more, getting myself out there more. I'm going on tour next month.
Nice.
So, and it's going to be my first tour. I'm really excited, but I'm scared out of my mind. But okay. So with that being said, I would have to say it's I can't even put it in words.
Is it like a leap of faith where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do this shit?
Yeah, it's that's where I'm at with it. I've been performing in Pittsburgh on and off since 2015, since I moved back from Cleveland, Ohio. So
How'd you do
God, God, and also my dad, because I was living with him at the time. But I would just say it's a journey in itself. For lack of better words, I'm sorry.
No, that's thank you.
So
Thank
I
you.
don't know.
No, it's from the heart. Don't feel that.
Yeah.
We just wanted to make sure we got that question in and nobody felt left out. But and speaking of left out, Norma, we forgot you. And so, my bad. Our bad. But if you could talk about, what excites you the most about what it is that you do. Please.
Okay, of course.
We didn't forget you.
No, yeah. I really was actually curious,
Yeah.
but thank you. Well, basically, what really excites me, just being a part of the art and just the creative scene here in Pittsburgh, is seeing how many people I've met along the way and like growing and working together. I mean, I've learned so much. Like the team that I worked with for the past show that was literally just this Saturday, I learned so much about Pittsburgh. I learned so much about art, fashion, just the culture here that I would have never learned on my own. I mean, I'm always so excited when I meet someone new, because then it's like a whole new world I'm walking into. I mean, and when I see when models wear my clothes and they seem very comfortable and happy, it makes me really happy, because that was the goal. That was like to make someone comfortable.
Yeah, I love that. I could just, it's that passion, right? Like,
Yes.
it's like if you don't have that, if it doesn't get you giddy, like, then why are you doing it? You know what I mean? So,
Exactly. Yeah.
no, I respect that. So I have a question. This is from my wife. Shout out Sahara Lyles.
Hello.
We'll clap, y'all. Right. This question is for Johannan. She asked, "What people has been the most influential or encouraging to you, and how did their words transform your outlook on your craft?" Good ass question.
Definitely a good question. I have a few people that was very influential in my life. One of the first people was Lee Davis. He brought me on very early in his firm, and he let me grow. He let me take time to grow, and he's gave me a lot of information, a lot of different ways on how to see things, how to brand myself, market myself. Another person I met in the fashion world was Jones. His name was Greg Jones, and he taught me a lot about the modeling world and how to structure myself as a model and branch out. And not really, a lot of times, this is actually free game, y'all. So a lot of times people get so consumed in the world of a model, and they don't understand a model is a way to brand yourself. So he taught me the tool on how to brand myself using the modeling brand and using these opportunities as leverage versus just me being seen, being heard. So those are my most two influential people in my journey.
I love it.
That's nice.
All right, I'm gonna pass it to Malcolm. Malcolm, I'm gonna let you ask a question, and then after that, family, we're gonna try these demonstration egg rolls that my boy Mikey brought through. He said they might be cold, but I don't care. I'm gonna try them anyway.
We're gonna see.
We're gonna see how busting they are. If the flavor's there, they're gonna be good either way,
Yeah.
I
right?
love what confidence he
Like,
is.
I like cold pizza. I don't know what I'm
He's over there just stroking the chords like.
Stop it.
Okay. Johannan, describe one time, just one, where you literally had to think outside the box on a performance or walk where it was high stress and high intensity and someone fucked up.
His face was like, oh shit, someone fucked up.
I don't know if someone fucked up, but I have a situation where I performed for Crepe Canvas in Atlanta,
Okay.
and I walked for Designs by Lisa Cruz, and she had this custom denim jacket for me, and we were all supposed to bring black pants, and I did not bring black pants. What I did have on a Reverb was some Stonewash pens that just fit the description. And this runway was so high end. We had sponsors from Paul Mitchell there, you know, big name people.
Right.
Angela Diaz from ATL Homicide actually hosted it.
Oh wow.
So she was being seen on a different level.
Right.
And she was like, "Man, you better not fuck this up for me." I
Mm.
don't know if I can say that right now, but
Right, that's
yeah,
fine.
you better not fuck this up for me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Yo, I promise you, I'm gonna give you execution." And I went down the runway, and I stopped and I did this twirl.
Mm.
Like, and I just came back and I just spun back and I slightly stopped and I looked at the crowd. And she was just like,
They were probably like,
she was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, motherfucker. You
Right.
better.
I can
Right.
Jim just in some type of way.
She said, I hit the twirl, I stepped back and I
Yeah. Sashay a little bit. Sashay a
That
little bit.
reminds me of
Shit,
I reminds me of one movie where you turned and gave him a Magnum look.
Oh
And
yeah.
like how you just described that, you just gave it.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I want this shit.
It's the
Let's turn back
it's the
around.
over the shoulder, like yeah.
Yeah. That
No,
was
I
that do or
love
die
that.
moment, man.
I love that.
That's good. Absolutely good.
All right, so let's try these egg rolls again, family. This is demonstration egg rolls. My boy Mikey Roberts came through, aka Smooth Dance, came through to bless us. Shout out to Marcus and the rest of the demonstration team. So, what flavors we got? So we got steak right here. So me and Malcolm gonna bust it on the steak, unless he's on the. Oh no, wait, he's fighting, y'all. He can't have no
Are they
steak.
all
I have a
filled?
fight.
We got
coming.
both of them.
Over here is
Okay.
like some seafood.
All right, so I want y'all to take y'all bites first. I mean, I'm gonna take. Y'all take y'all's first, and I want to know what you think of the cold egg roll.
No, it's still
So it's a little more for it. I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Steve.
Okay.
Buffalo chicken's ahead.
Buffalo chicken's ahead.
Yeah, I like that.
I second that.
What's that one?
Is busted.
What was the,
Strickland's court for it.
Was that the Alfredo one?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the chicken Alfredo?
It's definitely blended,
Mm-hmm.
creamy.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Norma, which one you get? She was like, whatever was said.
Yours almost gone.
Okay.
See, Mikey, Strickland's court is a little bit harder. They over there busting.
It's good.
No, these are a little fire.
They are fire.
Mm-hmm.
I like
And it has a
the
and
consistency.
it has a crunch.
of the
And it has
crust.
a little crunch to it. Not too much, but like just like enough.
I like that you can tell that these joints is fried. You can definitely tell they're fried with love. Crisco. It's like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
So, where can we get these egg rolls at, Mikey?
Buffalo chicken be busting them.
Yeah,
Follow the registration page, you know,
Yep.
and put your order in.
So you can put your order in, family, on the demonstration page on Facebook or Instagram. DM them. They deliver. Yeah.
Yep, until 6 a.m.
Until 6 a.m. All right. And these egg rolls are fired. This one right here is the I think cheesesteak. Absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
George, you look
That's
hungry. You can have them. Come get them. What's
Sir,
that?
walk over
Come
here.
get some.
Come on the snack and grab the egg rolls.
Come on down.
You want some?
Here, I'll bring. Come this way. No one will see you. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. You just see him
There you
reaching
go.
off the camera.
Shout out to the studio audience in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Now that we enjoyed those fantastic egg rolls, I have one last question.
The fun question.
Should I make it fun? Yes, I want to make it fun. I want this one for you guys. Okay. If you were a comic book character, what superpowers would you have and why? You can answer this one too.
Oh shit.
He said yes.
No, hey.
Who's first?
I'll go first. Fuck
Okay,
it.
great.
I just got done watching Invincible. Do not let your kids watch this shit. This is fucking terrible. I just got done watching it, and being another species from another planet to where you have superhuman powers, and you could basically split a planet in half. That's something up my alley. I would want to do that. But
He said, I just want to split the planet in half.
Not,
Please.
it's funny as hell. It's highly comical, but not to that extent. But more so, actually be able to just travel different dimensions, different planets, visit and see different life.
Mhm.
Like it's one thing that what we see on Earth, but it's another thing for what is truly out there that I want to see with my own two eyes.
Right.
Like I want to see that fucking black hole where there's no stars at.
Mhm.
And I want to go to other planets where they're burning hot, and I just look at it and see what the fuck's going on.
Right.
I actually just witness it, like holy fuck. that's
Now,
really
would you
going
feel the burning hot planet?
on.
Or do you still have this flesh?
Yeah.
Or do you have a super space safe flesh?
I got super space safe.
Okay.
Or I might get fucked up by different little critters out there that try to,
Okay.
like, trying to eat at your nuts.
Right.
We don't need no problem.
Okay. All right. I like that one. All right. What you got?
Come on,
You know
can't be the
what?
only nerd here.
No, honestly, my superpower would be to be able to manipulate and influence.
Okay. So do
And when I
you,
say manipulate, I don't mean.
do you mean
I don't
energetically?
mean. I don't mean bend to mind.
Not like, not like
I'm just
not,
meaning.
not
I'm just
like-
meaning refracting whatever light that I'm giving off.
Mm,
So being able to more so gather or attract.
mm. I mean, you kind of already have that superpower,
But that's
Yeah.
that's
but you would have it amplified
amplified
and controllable.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the way to work.
Yeah.
Magneto level.
Right, right.
I'm talking about different type of amplification on his
It's
level.
coming, you guys. That's dope. Norma, what do you got?
Okay, so I'm a huge anime fanatic. Basically, I am also writing an anime. And it's more so a cartoon. But the main ability that I gave the main character is something that I want to have myself, and that is the ability to. So once you see something and you learn how to do it, you can do it yourself. In the sense of, so someone can time travel. If I can learn how that works,
Yeah.
then I can time travel, or I can emit light.
Right.
Like, and all I have to do is learn from the person that already has it. I won't be taking their ability or anything.
So you don't like if you see it, do you
Mhm.
get it, or do you have to like learn how they're doing it?
I have to understand it, like
Okay.
how they're able to do it,
That's
and then
dope.
it's like it just
That's like very
comes
noble.
to me.
You would totally be a good guy.
Yeah.
You would not be a villain at all. You'd be a good guy. I love that. That's the best superhero power I've ever
That's like
heard.
a show, you know.
That's a good one.
All right, so-
It's like, no, you can teach me. I'll learn it. Please.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, Aisha, what you got?
I don't know. Their answers were so much
Those
better.
are- You're like, shit.
Right
Right.
Right. Invisible.
Right.
I still think. But time manipulation, time travel,
Yeah.
stop time,
Yeah.
Okay, Flinch.
Reverse time.
reverse time, all that. Yes.
Love it. Give a couple slow snaps for that because I wish I had that. I'll tell you mine at the end. It's very basic. It's important to me.
I would say I don't know why like the ability to bend metal,
Okay.
like any kind of metal, like down to like the molecule,
Right.
like yeah.
She's a villain.
She's a villain.
Oh, there's nothing,
Homeless
no
people.
such thing, no
It's like, it's down, you son. It's down, I say.
Maybe work for the force.
But bend the iron to get blood. Down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yep.
that's
Heal, man. Heal.
Heal.
I
All right.
So blood bender.
Well, if I had a superpower, it would be to teleport, because I am notorious for being late, and that would alleviate that for me. I just get there as soon as I think of, oh shit, I gotta be there at 8:30. I'm there. I pray to the gods, both old and new, that I get that superpower. And yes, that's that. All right, family.
I
Well,
always see you like, Shazam, nigga.
Oh man, well, family, thank you so much for tuning in to part 2. Before we get off, if y'all can just let the people know how they can find you on the interweaves and the internet and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at I am Yohanan, IAMYOCHANAN. Same thing on Facebook. Same thing on Twitter.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, for my just me myself, it's Norma Kusin, NORMACUSIN for Facebook. For Instagram, there's an underscore at the end. And for my clothing brand, it is PYNKPYNEAPPLE or Pink Pineapple. Yeah. And it's about you, the person, more than the fabric itself. So that's why it has a Y.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at Aisha J and on Facebook, Aisha Jackson and IASHA. That's me.
Okay. You can find me on Instagram at k.melodi music, or on Facebook at Kiara Melody, KIARRAMELODI on Facebook, and possibly TikTok soon. That's k.melody music as well.
I'll be on there soon too.
Sweet.
You can find me on Facebook at Malcolm Hudson, or you can follow my food page known as the Taco Guy on Facebook as well. You can follow me on Instagram at Malcolm Hudson 1. That is my main page where I promote fitness. I promote a lot of my fights. I even have martial art instructionals on there. And you can follow my food page on there as well, known as the Taco Guy. And basically, you just Google my damn name. That's all I have to say.
Google him. He's Googleable.
Yeah.
Family, this-
Literally.
Right. Well, this has been part 2 of episode 100 of the Level Up Podcast family. Shout out to everybody who's been on thus far. We thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. We got Juiced Up Joey, my man George Fidel, my man Reem BG, and a couple others on the show. Mikey, there's a couple others.
Put that damn band down, boy.
We're gonna get it cracking, and y'all are rapping. Prepare yourself. It's gonna be a rap cipher at the end.
Can
It's gonna be
singers
dope.
be involved?
So tune in for that. But yeah, it's your boy Mario Quinn,
Yes.
episode 100, part 2. We out.
That's
Peace.
Peace.